Welcome everybody to Heelturn's first broadcast on YouTube.
Fact!
It's true, I'm your host Owen, joined
Fact!
as always by John.
Hey, I'm here too!
And you're on iPad.
Yeah, I am on an iPad because my computer is still completely fucked up.
Great.
And my new one was supposed to be here today, but FedEx claims they showed up at like 2-something, but there's no like FedEx slip in my door and someone has been home all day, so I don't think they actually came.
Well, that's great. So
FedEx just loves to lie, isn't it wonderful?
yeah, so this isn't as high tech as we wanted it to be because
No, not at all.
But we're doing the best we can. And if this is successful, maybe we'll do more of these.
Hope springs eternal. Who knows? Anything's possible if you dream.
Yeah, so for people who are new to us, we are Heel Turn. We're a weekly podcast that covers WWE, NXT, and all the other dumb stuff going on in wrestling.
And the lower third.
The lower third. I have one of those, you do not.
I had one. It said funny things on it.
Yeah, then your computer blew up.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we are broadcasting live on YouTube for the first time.
indeed. We're not on justin.tv/ozonent or mixler.com/zonecast like we usually are.
We're on Mixler.
Oh, we are on Mixler.
We're on Mixler. This will be in a podcast form on iTunes after the show.
As it always is.
And we're on youtube.com/ozonent.
Yay!
At least I think that's what it is.
Something like that.
If you're on this page, you know where it is.
You can find us.
But yeah, John, we're here to cover NXT Takeover.
NXT Takeover? What's that? Some kind of wrestle show?
It is. It's the second one for NXT, the second live special they're doing on the WWE Network.
Man, I don't know why they do another one of those. I mean, NXT Arrival sure was stupid.
Yeah, it was so stupid, I went down and covered it.
Yeah, don't you feel dumb? Wasting your time and money going to that fucking garbage. You could be watching important things like the build-up to Payback.
Oh, wait, that's Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Sunday. It's okay that you forgot. I think WWE did too.
Oh, great. Whatever, but we're here not to talk about Payback. We're here to talk about NXT TakeOver.
Yeah, let's talk about the thing that actually is important and looks awesome.
Yeah, so we're broadcasting at a special time at 6:45, where we usually go at 8 o'clock because we can't go against the pay-per-view.
Yeah, because we want to actually, watch that thing.
Yeah, so we're going to go for 45 minutes before the show, end at 7:30, and then let you guys enjoy the show.
As we will too.
But we'll break it down first.
We can meet next week, and we'll have a regular episode where we're going to cover it and talk about how awesome it is and how much better it was than Payback, which I guess we're also going to have to watch this weekend, unfortunately.
Well, we have the network, so we get it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That is the wonderful part of not having to spend $45 a month anymore, or $90 if it's next month.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You'd think they'd learn their lesson.
Yeah, but John, you were supposed to go to this pay-per-view tonight.
I was.
Why aren't you there?
'Cause I couldn't get the time off.
John.
It is unfortunate, I know.
See, now they can see me shaking my head at you.
I know, it's great. See, isn't it wonderful what video allows us to do? I can see you shaking your head, and you can see me doing my wank off motion, and it's great. It's so productive. The future has never looked brighter.
Yeah, too bad you're not widescreen though, since you're on an iPad.
Yeah, but the strange thing about this is I feel like for whatever reason the iPad camera seems to be better than my computer camera for God knows what reason. I don't know why. I mean, at least you can see my 5 o'clock shadow on this, which is weird because you couldn't on the computer.
Why didn't you shave?
Because I'm lazy.
Okay, that's good enough.
There you go.
But John, let's stop talking about all this bullshit. Let's talk about the wrestling. That's what the people are here for.
That's apparently what we do on this podcast, I hear.
So NXT TakeOver tonight. I got breaking news. I know who the announcers are.
Really?
Yep, the announcers tonight are going to be the same team from Arrival. It's going to be Byron Saxton, Tom Phillips, and William Regal.
I.e. the good team.
Oh, I like Rich.
And Rich is whatever.
Well, he keeps replying to me on Twitter. So
That's so weird, by the way, how fucking active he is on Twitter and like constantly talking at people.
I think it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. Like, I gotta hand it to him. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. What are you up to? I just think it's really weird that he's constantly like interacting with these people when like usually the most that like these commentators or do anything is like to say fuck you, I'm blocking you, i.e. JBL, and then just scream Maggle all the time.
The weird thing though is that he replies to a lot of people, and a lot of people hate him.
Yeah.
Except for me, I like him though. I think he's cool. You know, he's trying at least. You know, he's not just a guy who came in here. He worked at Independence before he came to WWE.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Then how is he constantly calling moves wrong?
Because he was in the Indies and not in the WWE.
I guess.
That's why he's in developmental. He's developing.
True.
Remember how bad Byron Saxton originally was?
Not really, actually.
Well, he wasn't, and everyone said, "Oh, Tom Phillips has no personality." But now
I do remember Tom Phillips not having a personality, and
now
he still doesn't really have a personality, but it's made up for the fact they have Byron being heel, and that's cool because Byron's really good at it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he makes up for it because he's Alicia Fox's boyfriend.
Oh my god, I love that thing so much.
Yeah, we're referring to the Raw Fallout where Alicia Fox is being interviewed by Byron, and it's really fucking weird.
I have no idea where they're going with her character, not to get too off topic. Like, and I'm kind of worried that they're still going in the direction of just she's Black AJ, but I'm so into this. I'm so into her talking about how Tom Phillips is her boyfriend, even though he doesn't know it, and she wants roses for her birthday.
Yeah. But you know what? At least we'll have good commentary.
That's the best Byron Saxton impersonation ever.
Give it a B+.
It's harsh. Fair, but harsh.
But yeah, we're going to have good commentary tonight, so that's good.
Indeed.
They'll know the moves and actually tell stories.
Real King Regal.
True. But John, do you want to go over the card for tonight?
Well, first, I feel like since we know one thing, let's speculate in the other. So what is the pre-show going to be then?
The pre-show for WWE, not us.
Yes, the NXT Takeover pre-show, not the heel turn Takeover pre-show.
Okay, so it's going to be Renee, Christian for some ungodly reason, and Paul Heyman.
Wait, actually Paul Heyman? Or wait, hold on. Like, is this confirmed or is this just speculation?
It's confirmed.
Shit!
Why wouldn't Paul Heyman be there?
I guess so. I mean, he was on the last one.
Yeah. I bet they had a graphic that shows Cesaro, so I guess he'll be there too, but
thank God.
He's not being advertised as being on the panel.
But I bet he'll be there.
Yeah, he should show up and do the arm cannons. It'd be great.
Just shit all over Sami Zayn or whatever.
Yeah, what if he interferes in the match, the No More Contenders match?
That would be incredible.
I don't want Cesaro to be in NXT anymore.
Okay, you're right. Maybe it wouldn't be so incredible, but I'd like it. And I'd go, oh, Cesaro!
Yeah. Cesaro's pretty good.
I guess it really wouldn't make sense considering that, he is... Why would he care about the NXT number 1 contenders match when he's angling for the United States Championship right now?
Because the NXT title means more than the US title?
Well, we know that, but, I mean, in kayfabe, I'm assuming that they're still going under the impression that that's not the case.
Are they?
I mean, in fairness, they weren't going with the United States Championship existing for, like, a month until, like, last month or so. So, I'm willing to say that, yeah, they're trying. They're at least trying.
Well, it's nice that... Did you know that at Payback, it's the first time since Night of Champions that both mid-card titles are on the line?
Yes, I did, actually.
And that barely
really
happened. That barely happened at Night of Champions because they almost forgot the Intercontinental title was a thing.
I know! That was so weird that happened, too.
Yeah. It's funny, like, oh, wait, we didn't book a Intercontinental title match. Whoops. We should probably just do that at the beginning.
Triple H comes out and is like, oh, whoopsies, I forgot something.
Yeah.
Wait, was Night of Champions? No. Which one was the pay-per-view where they were going to have, where they forgot to have a United States Championship, so they just, like, booked one on the pre-show?
I don't remember that.
It was, I want to say maybe it was Hell in a Cell?
That is a forgettable pay-per-view.
That
And
was a really forgettable pay-per-view, but I want to say it was Hell in a Cell, because I want to say that's the one where, because that was the match where they had Ambrose and Big E. Or, yeah, that's what it was.
oh, was that the one where they booked it on the, on the pre-shows, and then it happened on the actual pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was weird.
That happened on the pay-per-view, and that's where Big E and Ambrose collide into each other's heads, and
Yeah, I
Big E
remember
got that
that
bad cut in his eye.
Yeah, that was Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
The chat can fact check us on that.
Or not, whichever.
Yep. So, do you want to get into the actual card that we're going to deal with tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Also, hey, I guess I got to use Christian for something, right?
Oh, he's rumored to be coming back soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, to wrestle?
I guess.
That doesn't seem like a good idea, considering he dies every single time you bring him out to wrestle.
Well, they're paying him money, so they should make him do stuff.
They should make him do stuff.
Yeah. But John, let's talk about tonight's card.
Okay.
So
we have 5 confirmed matches so far.
Well, I think there were 5 matches at NXT Arrival, so
6.
all right, they could probably add like an extra one.
Yeah, it was 6. It was the 4 advertised matches and then 2 like ones that they just booked on the fly or whatever.
I think they were fine. They were fine matches.
No, they were totally good matches. I was not saying that to ever be like, no, fuck all that. I mean, no, it was totally, as we've said time and time again, NXT Arrival, best pay-per-view of this year, probably the best pay-per-view in like the entire time that I have come back.
Yeah, it makes me kind of glad that I went down to Florida for it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're probably still kicking yourself for not coming with me.
Yeah, it was disappointing to not see that.
Yeah, it was a good show. Definitely worth going to. But hopefully this show will be as good, because the card's pretty solid.
The card is pretty solid, all things considered.
So for the NXT Championship, we have Adrian Neville defending against Tyson Kidd.
Fact.
You're going to keep doing that?
Yes, I am. Fact.
I thought you were going to say fact.
I was so happy when the crowd just started chanting that.
That should be his new thing. It's the new yes chant.
Yep.
Or the new what chant.
Yep. Yep. I'm so there. I'm so there. Just please turn Tyson Kidd's utter doofiness and lameness into an ironic shitty chant. Make it the new ya.
Oh, I can't wait for the yas tonight.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
They're starting to embrace it now.
I know! That's why I love it!
Yeah, but I heard rumors about Tyson Kidd, though, today.
As did I.
Did you hear it? The same thing?
The rumor that he's going to be re-debuted under a mask?
Yeah, so what the fuck's the point of tonight?
I mean, the point of tonight, I would assume, is to give him, would be, if that's true, that they're giving him a nice send-off as his old character. I would have thought the other point was that they want to make Neville seem legitimate by having him fight someone that is, a former WWE person. I mean, because it goes in the same vein as what he was doing with Brodus Clay. Like, trying to build him up by making him fight, like, actual people that are considered legitimate because they were on the show that people watch and not the show that crazy people like us like.
Yeah. So, should they change the stipulation to tonight being a loser gets a gimmick?
I mean, no, because at that point, Tyson Kidd has to lose because he's terrible and has nothing going for him, whereas Neville is cool and can't talk, but like everything else about him is fine.
There's only 2 things cool about Neville. Alright, there's 3 things cool about Neville. His music, his moves, and that burn he did to Tyson.
That burn he did to Tyson was really good.
Yeah. I was actually surprised, like, wow, he actually said something that wasn't horrible. That's pretty impressive. So that's good on Neville. Hopefully he can get more of a personality.
Yeah. I think they're working on it. Like, he's in developmental for a reason. He's the developmental champion for a reason. Like, because he obviously has all the skills to put it together. He just needs that extra push and needs, like, something to make him seem legitimate and cool, and not just like, hey guys, it's the new Justin Gabriel.
Yeah, but it's
really impressive, but also is a total mook whenever you make him try to do anything that's not just the flip.
It's kind of similar to Bo Dallas. When he won the title, he was nothing special.
Yes, definitely.
And by the time he got rid of the title, he was the most hated
now he
person.
Is the most incredible.
Yeah, he does victory laps now. It's great.
You did good.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are they going to have an angle during the show tonight with Bo Dallas trying to get into the arena?
Yes. I would not be surprised if Bo shows up.
I think that'd be great. Do you think he's actually going to get in?
No.
I bet he shows up in the crowd with a ticket.
I could totally see them... That actually isn't a bad idea. I was going to say I could totally see them doing, like, Bo Dallas does a run-in on the pre-show and gets his ass handed to him or something.
I can see a thing on the pre-show where he shows up like in the crowd and is trying to get in. It's like, I have a ticket. Or they steal the ticket from someone who gets in. Or they do this thing where he has a disguise or something. Like he wears a fake mustache.
It's like, hey, wait a minute. It's just multiple Bo Dallases under a trench coat.
I don't know how that works.
It works if you dream.
What if one of his disguises is he has a Bray Wyatt beard and a hat?
What if it's just Bo under a sheep mask? Or wearing a costume just made entirely of sheep masks?
No, it has to be something like really dumb and obvious for it to be Bo. That's what I'm thinking, maybe a fake mustache or something.
Well, yeah, because he's still wearing his Bo Leave shorts. He's just wearing a sheep mask.
Yeah, he's got his ring gear on still.
Yeah.
Great.
It's just the rest of his body is covered in sheep masks.
I don't think I can support this. That sounds weird.
Hey, Owen, I think Adrian Neville's probably going to win this.
I'm pretty sure he's going to win. That's why we're not really talking about the match.
You'd think the law of superstars would apply, and yet no.
Well, it doesn't apply with the champion.
Right, duh, of course, it doesn't apply with the belt. I'm forgetting my own rules. My mistake.
Yeah. So there you go. We both agree that Adrian Neville is going to win.
Let's talk about what is potentially the most interesting match of this night.
Is it the number one contenders match?
It is absolutely the number one contenders match of Sami Zayn versus Tyler Breeze for number one contender to the NXT Championship.
You know what they should do?
What should they do?
They should give the winner a briefcase.
They should give the winner a briefcase.
Give him a Money in the Bank, pretty much. Or how about after the main event tonight, they said they're going to invoke their title shot. So we get two title matches.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
Then we end up the night with Sami Zayn winning the belt.
So you think Zayn's going to win this?
No, I think Tyler Breeze is going to win.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, it's one of those things where I definitely feel like this is a match that could go either way, and that's why part of why I'm really excited to see it. I do think that, though, like, probably, as much as I think it makes sense to give Zayn that push now, because, like, you've kind of just had him lose everything for a while now, so, like, you got to give him at least something. Like, there's not much of a story there if you put Neville versus Zayn. Like, it's a story they've already told before. And yeah, granted, they've done Neville and Breeze before, but, like, ain't like that. Ain't like this. Like, Breeze is a lot more exciting now. Like, Breeze is in a different place than Neville was than they were last time. Neville is definitely in a different place than they were last time because it was all the way up leading to the title hunt. But, like, I don't know. As much as I would like to see Zayn win this, you know, I ain't gonna complain when Tyler Breeze looks good, when Tyler Breeze wins. And also, like, my real prediction for here is that, like, no matter who wins this, Tyler Breeze is gonna look good.
You could say he's gonna look gorgeous.
He's going to look beautiful, magnanimous even. Like, that's the thing that I'm really hoping for, and I will be really disappointed about. Of, like, this needs to be like the showcase for, hey guys, this is why Tyler Breeze is awesome. Aside from being this like completely ridiculous character that you should all find incredibly hilarious.
Well, that's what he's been lately. Is he's been incredible. You know that they pointed out he's not worrying about his face anymore.
It's true. It's true. Like, and they started to like play it up some, but like. I feel like this is the night where, like, they gotta shitter it off the pot. Like, this is where they actually have to, like, really lean into, no, guys, Tyler Breeze is, like, legitimately good and not just Fandango, we swear.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to see that, regardless of who wins. And, of course, you know, I don't even have to hope that Zayn looks good, because why doesn't Zayn look good? Unless he's getting fake concussed by Corey Graves.
I like how they just dropped that out of nowhere.
Yep.
So yeah, that's not working. Fuck it.
It's like, well, nobody likes Corey Graves, so all right, later.
Yeah. Do you want to know why I'm picking Tyler Breeze?
Why are you picking Tyler Breeze?
It's pretty simple. We have a face champion.
True.
The number contender needs to be a heel.
Doesn't need to be, but makes more sense if he is, yes.
Yes, so that's why I'm picking Tyler Breeze.
I could just see them saying no, if for no other reason than just because, like, it could be it could be another test bed for Vince is finally on the Vince Russo train of there are no more heels and faces anymore. But, yeah, I'm with you. In general, I think it makes, especially because of how, like, for lack of a better term, old school NXT likes to book itself with its characters and its development and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I definitely see this as, like, they're going to give it to the heel. They're going to give it to Breeze. As much as it would be nice to see Zayn win something again.
Yeah. Do you think this will be the opening match tonight?
I do not.
Why?
I think... I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually, that they'd open it again with Sami Zayn, considering how fucking awesomely that went last time. But I think that they're gonna treat this as like the double main event. Like,
but, you know, it's NXT, though. So they like to open with a main event, then end with a main event.
True. I think that, if anything, they're probably going to start with the Women's Championship.
I think you dangle that carrot more, not just give it the kick off of the show. Because you want to keep hyping up, oh, yeah, Ric Flair and Bret Hart are here.
Oh, right. You know, I completely forgot that they were involved. My bad.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I could see it being the number one contenders thing. I mean, the other thing I was thinking of was... Well, I mean, I guess Adam Rose and Camacho could have their match then, but...
That's a cool-down match. That's not an opener.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I see that it being the opening match, and also gives them time to rest in case they want to wrestle again.
Mm.
So let's talk about the women's match since you brought it up.
Well, that would be Charlotte versus Natalya, with Ric Flair and Bret Hart, respectively, in their corners. For the NXT Women's Championship.
Yep. We're having another women's title.
Tournament. Remember how Natalya's father is Bret Hart, I guess?
No, uncle.
Well, you know...
They make it clear, trust me. They don't say it's her father.
You'd think it would match. They'd want to match, like, the daughter of a champion with the other daughter of a person.
John, do you really want Jim Neidhart to be there?
I mean, at this point, do you really want Bret Hart to be there?
More than Jim Neidhart. Okay. Have you seen him lately?
Yeah, he's old and out of his fucking mind, and
he's
can't really talk anymore.
He's drugged up as fuck.
You know who else is old and out of their mind and can't really talk anymore? Bret Hart!
That's not true. He's old, but
man. Every time they have him on one of the pre-shows, like, it just makes me sad. Oh, Bret Hart.
John, did you see the preview show they did last night?
No, I did not.
Well, they had a bunch of segments with Bret Hart and Ric Flair talking, and he sounded completely competent. And it did great to build up the rivalry between the Flairs and the Harts.
Okay.
So,
okay.
It's going to be good.
All right, then.
So, I'm looking... it's so weird, because after the video package, I'm like, wait a second. I'm excited about a Charlotte match?
Yeah, that seems impossible. Although, in fairness, I guess I am, when you put it that way, I guess I am kind of excited to hear Charlotte's entrance theme because I do like it.
I was talking to Mistaken earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I came up with the perfect thing for this match.
Do tell.
I think Charlotte needs to come out in a robe.
Yes.
And I think tonight she's going to win by debuting the figure 4.
I could see that.
Because if you notice, she hasn't been using it. And it's kind of like how Paige introduced the Scorpion Crosslock.
Yep.
This would be the time to debut the figure 4.
True. Yeah, that would make sense if they're going to give her the Fig 4 and have her do that. It would behoove them to do it on the other big show.
Well, they're hyping up, how her attachment to Ric Flair is, and also Natalya uses the sharpshooter, so
Yep.
it makes sense.
And I will say that, like, for as much as we do shit on Charlotte, and rightfully so, she can do that Flair flop really well.
It's not that hard.
No, but, she still makes it look good, and I appreciate it.
You know what one spot I'm excited to see happen tonight?
Hmm.
I want to see Charlotte go to the top rope and get thrown off.
Yes.
It has to happen.
Yes.
And Rick has to be, like, shocked that it happens. They're going to cut to him, he's like, oh, I can't believe that didn't work! But yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I just hope they do a bunch of dumb shit during this match.
Yeah, so do I. I hope this is a bearable match where Charlotte wins because Charlotte is obviously going to win because they're not going to give the belt to Natty.
And why would they?
Because will of a champion, daughter of a dynasty, blah, 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 other platitudes that she says because she doesn't have anything else to contribute about how reputable she is.
But wouldn't it make a great Total Divas storyline?
I'm going to kill you.
Sorry.
I'm going to kill you where you stand. And I am officially quitting this podcast.
Oh, come on. Total Divas.
Season 3, can't wait.
We get all those great matches that make no fucking sense because everyone hates everyone, apparently.
Can't wait to start seeing Rosa Mendez again.
Her and Michael Hayes. Yep, I'm not giving up on that joke. It's terrible.
Boy. Oh, boy.
Yep, so let's talk about Adam Rose and Camacho in the Why the Fuck Is This Happening match.
I think it's really interesting and really telling that, like, the first place that they're really giving Adam Rose, like, a big push, like, a big, like, showcase match is on the NXT pay-per-view. And I guess, I mean, obviously it makes sense considering that, he's an NXT guy and, like, he's barely just out of there. Like, as much as, he's new on Raw, like, he barely was on NXT even. Like, he's only been on, like, 3, maybe 4 episodes, is it?
Yeah, but don't you think he's going to wrestle at Payback?
Possibly. I mean, he could wrestle Swagger there.
I'm pretty sure they will. I don't know why they would drag it out any further.
Because they don't actually have a plan for either of them. They're just kind of doing things.
Yeah. The only positive I see out of this is Camacho's getting a chance on a big stage.
Sure.
Because kind of feel bad for him after Hunico. It's banished mysteriously.
Yeah, funny. I don't know what happened to him.
I think Sin Cara kicked him in the head.
Actually, I don't know if you saw this on Monday when Bo Dallas had his Raw debut against one Sin Cara, but Sin Cara broke his silence.
When was he silent?
I mean, he's never spoken.
Yeah, he did. Don't you remember when they did the Christmas Carol? Sin Cara said something.
I don't actually.
He's spoken before.
Oh.
They've also done those picture-in-picture interview things. He's spoken.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought he'd been silent previously.
Well, that's when he was acting as if he was a different person.
The point is, he said after he did some like springing moonsault or whatever to Bo on the outside, he screamed, "Did you see that?" And I was like, wait a minute.
Why would he do that?
What are you doing talking, Sin Cara? And why do you suddenly sound like Hunico?
Alright, here's the question. Did he have the lights?
No, he didn't have the lights.
Why did they give up on the lights?
That's a good question. Maybe the lights were a part of Mystico's rider or something?
Who
knows?
Yeah. Who do you have winning this match?
I mean, come on, Law of Superstars.
That doesn't. They're both superstars.
When's the last time Camacho was on NXT or WWE television? I can tell you the last time that Camacho was on NXT television, because it was like October.
You mean WWE television?
That's what I meant. Sorry. Yeah.
Because if NXT television, he was on last week.
Yes. He was on in like October on a main event.
That's fine.
In that really awesome match that I still really like and want to go back and watch.
But hey, if Tyson keeps saying that he's on the main roster,
fact.
Then so can Camacho.
Got his WrestleMania moment, fact.
That's not a WrestleMania moment. Because they showed a clip of it. It's like, oh, he jumped on the top rope and hit Vince McMahon. Yay!
Yay! Fact.
Damn it.
Yeah, the Adam Rose, like, this is Adam Rose's, like, first big, like, I'm actually going to do something thing, aside from, like, the kind of pointless squash matches he's had on like, SmackDown or Raw so far. Like, has he even had a match on Raw itself? Like, I know he had one on SmackDown, like, last week or something.
Who, Adam Rose?
Yeah, or maybe it was this week.
He fought on Raw this week.
Oh, did he?
He fought, what's his face?
Swagger?
No. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the gimmick Damien Sandow had.
Oh, right, I heard about this. He was like Davy Crockett or some shit.
There it is, Davy Crockett. Yes.
So fucking dumb.
Can we take a minute to talk about Damien Sandow?
It just makes me sad, Owen.
It makes me happy.
Really?
He's being used. He's not having this weird, oh, I'm breaking kayfabe character anymore. He's like, now I'm the most kayfabe.
Which is better, but still doesn't explain what the fuck they're actually doing with him or what their plan is here. It feels like they just kind of keep like changing their mind every week.
Oh, and I remembered who I was thinking about last week with all the gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
It was Charlie Haas.
Ah!
He had the thing where he was every other wrestling gimmick, and it was great.
Mm.
So, if Sandow's doing that, and it's like fictional characters, I'm okay with it. Did you see him on Main Event?
I did, and that did not make me very happy.
He was rapping, and he had a grill.
I was so confused.
John, he had duct tape on a chain.
I know.
It was great. Because R-Truth was so confused.
He told people to throw their hands in the air before he did the Kobito Akiet. I was not pleased. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, come on, he had a tracksuit on and everything?
The tracksuit was admittedly pretty funny.
Oh, come on, the duct tape was funny in the grill, too.
The duct tape was funny, too.
All of it was great.
The grill made me a little uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, what about the rapping? The rapping was better than R-Truth.
Well, yeah, but what isn't?
Hornswoggle?
Hey!
He's going to be bald on Sunday. That kind of sucks.
That does suck. Poor Hornswoggle. He deserves so much more than baldness.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think there's any question that Adam Rose is going to win this match. I think, to me, the interesting question is this going to be like the equivalent of Mojo Rawley and CJ Parker on Arrival, where they had like 2-3 minutes, or is this going to be like, or are they actually going to give Adam Rose time to work something?
It'll probably be a short match. He'll go choo-choo and all that shit. But I think Adam Rose has to win because one of these guys are fighting on the pay-per-view on Sunday.
Yep.
Well, we don't know that officially, but we can assume.
Yeah, I think that like Adam Rose, it's important for him to win right now for no other reason than like storytelling and like you have to build him as legitimate because like you're still introducing him to a wide audience. So like having him be a loser at this point when he's supposed to be someone that people like doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I don't know. Like my worry here is that like it's just going to be a short squash match. At which point, said it once, we'll say it a million times more. The problem with him and Kruger was never that their characters were bad. Well, I don't really like Adam Rose as a character, but that's beside the point. The problem was always the wrestling was never as good as the character work. And not giving him time to really work a match, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess the plus side there is, like, you could not expose him and not show the fact that he's not very good at the wrestling part, but how is he ever going to get better if you keep not giving him time to do things? And, like, if you're going to give him time anywhere, you should probably be giving him time on the developmental show that I'm still kind of worried he left too early to begin with. Yeah,
I wonder how the crowd will react to him tonight.
I don't know, because, like, they've been kind of souring on him. Like, even on last week's NXT, which, I mean, granted, recorded a month ago, so, and, like, this NXT crowd is very, very fickle in how they change based on tapings. But, like, even then, like, after the We Are Rosebuds chant, like, right in the beginning there, like, and, like, there was a couple people singing the theme song at one point, like, it seemed like people are already starting to, like, get bored of him, like, pretty quickly. So it'll be interesting, I think.
Yep. So we both have Adam Rose winning?
Yeah, Adam Rose is going to win, without a doubt.
Okay, what other matches do we have? We have
one more match, actually. We have the NXT Tag Team Championship of the Tag Team Champions, Connor and Victor, The Ascension, versus the new tag team of El Local and Kalisto, Team Lucha.
They got a title shot really quickly.
They did get a title shot really quickly. I guess all you have to do is, like, prove yourself by winning one match, and that's all you need. Although Jason Jones and that other guy didn't get one.
Or, John, you can just do a springboard without touching the ground and be like, oh shit, put the bell in these guys.
Okay, yeah. If you're Kalisto and, like, you do, like, a hot tag in and every fucking move you do is incredible, then, oh shit, yeah. Maybe we should just give you guys a title shot because who else are the Ascension going to fight? And they got to fight someone.
And an actual credible tag team that will make people take notice of the show tonight.
And I will never complain about them giving El Local something to do, as funny as it was when they had him talk 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was...
Was it me, or was that really fucking weird?
That was really fucking weird, yeah!
I was like, this sounds like Ricardo.
It's like, hey, wait a minute, why does he sound a lot like Ricardo Rodriguez?
Why isn't he saying Alberto Del Rio?
Or why isn't he, like, rolling any R's or, like, extending any O's?
It was really
Kalisto
Lucha. Great. Well, their last names are Lucha now? The Lucha Brothers?
So. It's like Mario and Luigi Mario.
That's true. So, John, who do you have winning this match?
Kalisto Lucha.
Who do you have winning tonight?
I think the Ascension is going to win this. I think the Ascension is going to retain, but I think that Kalisto is going to be made to look like a fucking fiend.
Well, of course he is.
They're going to, like, this entire match is basically just going to be, hey, here's Kalisto looking incredible and doing all sorts of amazing things, and I'm really excited to see that, and then I think they're going to have El Local take the pin.
Will there be a dueling chance of Ya and Lucha?
No, I think the crowd is mostly just going to chant Ya.
I want dueling chants.
Although I guess I could see there being a Let's Go Lucha Ya Ya Ya.
Yep, okay. So if you're watching this and you're in the crowd getting ready for the show, do that, please.
Do it. You know you want to.
Yeah. I'm picking the Ascension to retain as well. You know why?
Why is that?
You know what today is?
May 19th plus 10 days.
It's also Ascension Thursday.
Oh!
So, just saying.
That's a good wordplay.
Just saying they have to, it's kind of their day, so if they lose.
Shine.
Yeah. It's funny, someone tweeted a picture to them pointing at the calendar saying, in the calendar said Ascension Day. And they're like, you guys have to win, right? So that's a good point.
Probably the only thing they responded with was, "We will rise!"
I hope they get to do a promo.
I hope so too.
I miss them
I want to see
talking.
that fucking intro again, man. Oh god, it's so good.
Dude, when I saw that debut live, I thought I was gonna have a seizure. It was so fucking cool. Laser lights everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I hope when they go to the main roster, they actually successfully make it bigger, unlike what they did with Adam Rose.
Yeah, man, Adam Rose.
Oh, Emma's, they did fine with Emma's.
True, they did great with Emma's.
She has the bubbles, and they're bigger bubbles, so
yep.
It's perfect.
Oh, man, Adam Rose. All they did with Adam Rose was just put in that stupid sitar part that doesn't need to be there. Because why can't you just have the rosebuds come out at the start of the song?
Because they need them to already be there. I don't know.
Why?
Why anything with that gimmick, John?
I don't know! That's what I've been asking for like months now! Why?
So, John, we got to wrap the show up. You know, it's a short one, but also, you know, the real show is starting. So
final predictions, though. So we have these 5 matches. Do you think we're going to have any surprises?
Yes. We're going to have Alexa Bliss wrestle.
Okay.
Because I need to see more of her. And also, she's wearing our bling bling. Bling bling.
Do you think they will have Tyler Breeze intentionally break the stream again this time?
That would be too meta. I don't think so.
Okay. I'm going with yes. And the reason I'm going with yes is because I'm going to throw it out there. Wouldn't it be really funny if they used this to introduce Solomon Crow?
They should have done that the first time. They're not gonna introduce Solomon Crow anytime soon.
God damn it!
I know, but they are gonna debut the new opening for the show, which I got to see. You know what the new opening is for NXT?
No.
The same one, but with more updated people.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
So, it's good.
Good. Good. Don't get rid of Roy the Crowd. I like that one.
I know. I was excited when I got to see that debut as well. John, final thing though. Do you think that tonight will be better than Arrival?
No, but that's partially because Zayn Cesaro 4 is one of the greatest wrestling matches I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes, it is. I got to see it live.
Yes, you did.
And I'm going to keep rubbing that in.
Yes, I know you will.
Like Paul Heyman says about Brock Lesnar. I'm going to keep saying that I saw Cesaro.
He conquered the streak at WrestleMania.
I wonder if he'll tell us in a couple minutes when the show starts.
Possibly.
Maybe. But yeah, I think tonight's not going to be as good as Arrival by a long shot, but it's going to be way better than Payback.
I don't know if I'd say a long shot, but yeah. I don't think it'll be as good, but I definitely think it'll be awesome.
No match on this card can compare to Cesaro, Zayn, and Emma Page.
True.
We got both of those. And we got a ladder match, for crying out loud.
True that.
So, that's one of the reasons I didn't go out of my way to go. Because I'm like, this looks cool, but it's nowhere near as good as the one I went to, which when I saw that card, I was like, oh my god, I'm buying a ticket right now and going down to Florida.
And yet, at the same time, anything that gives me a match of Sami Zayn versus Tyler Breeze, no shade.
It's good stuff.
Great stuff, even.
So, John, let's wrap this up because the pre-show for on the network is starting. So,
all right. Well, That's Heel Turn, everybody, and you can find us normally every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at justin.tv/OzoneENT or mixler.com/zonecast. You can also find the podcast on our site at ozoneent.com, where you can also find the Echo Chamber and other fun stuff that we do. And find us over on Facebook at facebook.com/HeelTurnPodcast, on Twitter at twitter.com/TheHeelTurn, and on iTunes, where you can rate us and subscribe to us and give us all sorts of plugs and other stuff, because, that really helps us, and you should do that. Owen, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at @the_Ozone.
Good stuff.
What about you?
You can find me on Twitter at IamJohnGM.
Nice. So, John, this went pretty well. Do you think we'll ever do a video again?
Maybe,
Maybe if our computer doesn't blow up.
Yeah, well, if my fucking Mac Mini that I ordered ever decides to get delivered by FedEx.
Yeah.
Or at least, get delivered to the FedEx pickup locations so I can go get it, because I don't trust them to deliver it here because they didn't bother delivering today. That's beside the point.
Yep, but yeah, this went well. We'll save videos for special occasions. Maybe we'll do a special video-only show at some point.
Maybe one day we'll become straight shooting.
No.
Okay.
But that's it. We're going to be Heel Turn, and we're going to continue to be Heel Turn. So go watch the WWE Network now. NXT Arrival pre-show starting. Renee's on there. She's not here, so turn us off now.
Go do
John?
Yes.
Until next time.
Y'all come back!